Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 13 of Let's FIFA 17. And this episode and the next episode will all be about playing games because I am going to try and get that loyalty chemistry on a couple of players. Now I know I can get it by playing offline and just quitting out of games, but I kind of want to do it the right way by playing online matches and getting the loyalty chemistry that way. So it should be that by the end of the next episode we can complete I think it's called the Ultimate Squad Building Challenge. So hopefully we can complete that by next episode. But we start off this episode with a cheeky little skill from Giuliano. Unfortunately, though, we couldn't put the ball into the back of the net. And we enter Division 7, which we promoted into in the last episode. And we also won the first match of the division in the last episode. So this is the second match of Division 7. And we were creating chances in this match for sure. But I couldn't quite put the ball into the back of the net. But defensive-wise, this was my opponent's first chance on goal, and luckily we saved that quite easily with our goalkeeper. So defense was standing pretty firm and solid, and finally in the 66 minutes, some good pass and move play would find Gunalon open, and he would shoot it through the legs on the goalkeeper and make it 1-0. And pass and move play was the way forward against this opponent, and unfortunately this pass was overhit because I was ready to play a long through ball to Di Maria on the right wing, but I ran past the ball in the end. But eventually we would get the ball worked over towards Di Maria. A little skill move here, didn't quite work out, but we get it back, some quick passing, and into Giuliano it goes, and he would tuck it past the keeper to make it 2-0. And a good thing I got that goal because despite my opponent not creating too much in this match, he would get a late penalty and score off it. And at this stage, I still had the lead because, of course, I got that 2-goal lead in the start. But yeah, match where we were sitting on possession and we were sort of trying to break him down. We didn't get too many shots in, but we were sitting on most of the stuff. And I think it was deserved enough. We picked up 3 points from that one, and we're now sitting on 6 points from 2 matches in Division 7. And we continue with the same squad and jump in to the next match of Division 7. And this was a really nice hybrid. Very nicely built. He got Giuliano in, some Brazilians up on the top, a strong defense, and yeah, just a really, really cool looking hybrid squad in my opinion. And this guy was definitely quite good at the game. He starts off in the 6th minute to sort of, he got around me out in the wing, I'll give him that, and he got a shot in, but it wasn't exactly the best shot. And then it was our turn to go on the attack. Douglas Costa turning a player near the halfway line, and in the end we get a good run into the box from Giuliano, but couldn't quite get a proper shot in. And yeah, we continue on. Good pass and move play here, and this guy, he backed off a lot on me. He was not interested in sort of going for the, like, trying to tackle me because I was going with the skill moves. He was just wisely backing off. So I took a long shot, thought it was going in for a second, but it went wide. And then out of nowhere, he got a through ball past my defense. I was a little bit surprised about that because the last few games I've been playing, my defense been pretty good at, like, not getting hit on those over the top balls. But I was very vulnerable there, but a good save. And in the end, we could actually go up 1-0. And Di Maria on the ball here, lovely stuff, makes his way into the box. Fabinho trying out a shot, but unfortunately, it goes wide in the end. And then here in the 75th minute, this was just, I don't know, I tackled him twice, I couldn't get the ball off him, and that was just the picture of things. I could not get rid of the ball. He took a shot, he got the ball back here, and I was just like, I couldn't get the ball all. Took a shot, he got the ball yet again, and I was getting a little bit annoyed at this stage because I couldn't get it. And in the end, he got into a good position, took the shot, and of course, in the end, he would get the rebound and make it 1-1. I just couldn't win those 50-50s, and thus he was back in the game. But then I sent Di Maria on a mission to get me a goal back, and a lovely skill run into the box. He gets tackled, and why does he not fall to the ground? He stumbles, and instead of, well, if he had not been tackled, he had been set up for a left foot shot, his strong foot. In the end, it was close to the keeper on his weak foot, and I wish he had gone to the ground and gotten me the penalty. But instead, it was Giuliano to provide me with that penalty a couple minutes later, and he would also step up and score that to give me the lead and make it 2-1, and in the end, win me the match. And thus we get 3 more points. But this opponent was quite good and tough to play against, but luckily we managed to get the win and another 3 points in the division. We sort of turned around when for a couple of episodes ago, we lost those 2 matches in a row. Now we're on a bit of a winning streak, at least an unbeaten streak, I'd say. And we jump into the final match of this episode, and eventually my opponent would ready up. It took quite a while for him to ready up, but yeah, here we go with his squad. 4-3-2-1 La Liga squad he was rocking with, and I got a terrible start to this match. Very, very bad way of getting the ball out of my defense. This was his first shot, just wide of the goal. And a couple minutes later, again, just not getting rid of the ball here, and I tackle it back to him, and then I tackle it to his next player, and he gets the shot in. But at least we would save that with Handanovic. But after that, it was just us on the ball, and we would create stuff. We'll go up 1-0 here. Nice little run. I believe it was Medel, and we would hit him on the counter-attack here in the 39th minute. Break on through, and I thought to myself, after I beat his defender with that lovely skill, let's try for the chip, but it's the crossbar. Would have been a nice little goal. But right from the goal kick, he didn't kick it too well. We picked the ball up. It's played on through to Fernandes, which scored quite a few goals in the last episode, and he scores yet again for us. He's a bit of a gold machine, I'd call him. And we continue on. Cuadrado on the ball here, and this time around I would score my chip in off the bottom corner post, I guess we could call it, and make it 3-0. Cuadrado was not done there. He was looking for his second goal of the match, and look at this cheeky little skill run to make it 4-0. I like that. He sort of flicked that ball in between the two defenders and then got the volley and past the keeper, and Cuadrado was not done. He was looking for his hat-trick as well. Staying on the ball here, lifting it up, trying out the volley, but just wide off the post, and thus the game would end at 4-0, and a good way to end off this episode. We're sitting on 12 points from four matches in Division 7. It is looking pretty good, and we're definitely on the route towards the promotion and the division title. But this is going to be the end of this episode. We're sitting on 36,000 coins right now. We sold on some of the final players I had listed up at this stage, some of the Swedish players I've been trading with, and some of the sort of random players I had laying around in my club. But this is going to be the end. In the next episode, we should most likely be able to get the loyalty chemistry on our players and complete that ultimate squad building challenge and get that 50k pack, I believe it is, and see if we get anything good in that. So stay tuned for that, and that is pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.